today because I really want y'all to understand these scriptures on today. 2 Corinthians, the 11th chapter, verses 16 through 31. When you have it, let it be known by saying amen.
Amen.
My Lord. Here we go. The New Living Translation. Out there. And it reads, I know it's rather lengthy, but stay with me. Again, I say, don't think that I am a fool to talk like this. This is Paul talking. But even if you do, listen to me, as you would to a foolish person, while I also boast a little bit. Paul said, don't think I'm a fool. But even if you think I'm a fool, just listen to me like you would the foolish people that talk. Y'all talk to me. He says, such boasting is not from the Lord. In other words, this ain't God talking, this me. He said, but I'm acting like a fool. Come on, Paul. Somebody done said Paul today. I want you to think this is God talking. This is Paul 101. And since others boast about their human achievement, I will too. After all, you think you are so wise, but you enjoy putting up with fools. With your smart self. He's on, you put up with it when someone enslaves you, takes everything you have, takes advantage of you, take control of everything, and slap you in the face. You put up with that. He said, I'm ashamed to say that we've been too weak to do that. He's been sarcastic. I'm too weak to let somebody just take everything from me. Go ahead, Paul. But whatever they dare to boast about, I'm talking like a fool again. I dare to boast about it too. Are they Jews? So am I. Are they Israelites? So am I. Are they descendants of Abraham? So am I. They want to talk about something, let's talk. Are they servants of Christ? I know I sound like a madman, but I have served him far more. I have worked harder, been put in prison more often, been whipped times without number, and faced death again and again. 5 different times the Jewish leaders gave me 39 lashes. 3 times I was beaten with rods. Once I was stoned. 3 times I was shipwrecked. Once I spent a whole night and a day adrift at sea. In other words, if you want to talk about something, let's talk about something. You think you done went through something? Let me tell you what I've been through. He said, I traveled on many long journeys. I have faced dangers from rivers and from robbers. I have faced danger from my own people, the Jews as well as from the Gentiles. I have faced dangers in the city, in the deserts, and on the seas. And I have faced danger from men who claim to be believers but are not. I have worked hard and long, enduring many sleepless nights. I have been hungry and thirsty and have often gone without food. I shivered in the cold without even enough clothing to keep me warm. Then, besides all of this, I have the daily burden of my concern for all the churches. Hello, talk to me. Who is weak without me feeling that weakness? That's a leader. Who is led astray and I don't burn with anger? Hello, because I want to know what I did wrong. If I must boast, I would rather boast about the things that show how weak I am. God, the Father of our Lord Jesus, who is worthy of eternal praise, knows I am my life. I done been through all of this. But y'all want to talk about something? Tell your lady for a topic today. Walk a mile in my shoes.
Walk a mile in my shoes.
Walk a mile in my shoes. You want to talk about something? You ain't got it. Come on, talk to me in here. You want to talk about something? Y'all gave me a list. Y'all already did. Let me show you some pain. Now let's see. Preach your word, Pastor. Too often we talk about other people's situations because we have not had their shoes on our feet.
Amen.
Come on, lights. Amen. You don't know how hard it was for them to just get out the bed to start their day.
Yes, Lord.
You don't know what kind of night they had before even going to bed. You don't know the level of stress they may be under right now. Oh my goodness. You don't know the level of demons that they may be facing at home. You don't know the pain that is going on in their body that they refuse to even talk about. You don't know the nightmares that they may be having from one night to the next trying to find a peaceful sleep. Yes. You don't know the level of anxiety that they may be fighting through right now as we speak. Amen. You just don't know what somebody else may be going through. Yes. Am I talking to anybody? Yes. You may have had the good husband. Kudos to you. So you don't understand what it is to deal with one that doesn't know that he's the head of the household, and it shows through his lack of concern for the well-being of his family. You don't know. Hello, talk to me. You may have had the good wife, and tell the Lord thank you. So you don't know what it is to fight with one that doesn't understand what it is to build her house up and her man up rather than tear him down for everything that he does. You don't know what a person is dealing with. You may have had the good job, so you don't understand what it is to deal with a job full of haters, from the manager down to the co-worker sitting in the seat right beside me. You don't know what a person may be dealing with. You may have had the good health, and you should tell the Lord thank you. So you don't understand what it is to deal with bad news about your health from 1 month to the next. Am I talking to anybody? You may have had the good children, so you ought to stop and tell the Lord thank you. So you don't understand what it is to deal with one that's completely out of control. Talk to me, lights in here. You may not understand why people walk around with sadness on their face if you've never been through a sad, depressing situation. You don't know what a person is going through. I'm talking to anybody in here. It's easy to criticize when your back is not the one up against the wall. Oh my God, today. It's easy to criticize when your world is not the one that's falling apart. It's easy to criticize when you don't understand what it is to be stressed out by those that are the closest to you. Am I talking big today? It's easy to criticize when you don't know what it is to worry about a loved one, because you ain't had to worry about a loved one. I'm going to talk to me in here. It's easy to criticize when you are laying in a bed of flowers instead of laying in a bed of thorns. But can you walk a mile in these shoes? I'm going to talk to me in here. It's easy to tell a person to keep pushing and let it go when your world is just fine. So easy. And we tend to forget our past pain when we don't understand why somebody doesn't know how to just let it go, girl, and just keep pushing. The pain has been there for 12 long years. So they don't know how to just let it go and just keep pushing. Life has a way of bringing out who we really are. It has a way of applying pressure to our lives and squeezing things out of us that we didn't even know were on the inside of us. Whether it be good or bad. Am I talking to anybody? This is why I cannot stand people that sit back and try to judge other people. Because we all have storms that rage in our lives. We all have unexpected trials. We all have uncontrollable pain. So let's not sit here and talk about what I'm going through now and forget that you went through something yourself years ago as well. Come on, talk to me in here. This is why you should not be judging others in the first place. Because Matthew 7:1 tells you. They couldn't keep their head up while they're going through hell at the house the way that you do. Come on, talk to me. They couldn't walk around with that big smile on their face, knowing they're unemployed and need somewhere to go work the way that you do. They couldn't handle the baggage that's on your shoulders and still trust in God the way that you do. Come on, talk to me in here. You can't. The question is, baby, why you talking about me? Why you trying to judge me? Can you walk a mile in my shoes? Come on, put your hands together and touch the name of the Lord. Can you do it? Can you do it? I tell people because I make it look easy. That don't mean that it is easy. Put those hands together and bless him again. I'm going to tell you when a person is down and out. A person going through a storm is not looking for your judgment. Hello, talk to me. They're looking for a shoulder to cry on.
Yes, they are.
They're looking for somebody that can help carry their load, not make the whole harder than what it already is. Because once you think about it, pressure makes us all act differently.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes.
Differently.
Come on, talk to me. If I give McCray a lemon, and I give Jayla a lemon, and I tell them both of y'all squeeze this lemon, get juice into this glass. Both of y'all squeeze it. I don't tell them how to squeeze it. Both of y'all squeeze it and get lemon juice in this glass. I expect McCray to have more juice in his glass than Sister Jayla. Come on, talk to me. Why? Because he's stronger than she is. Come on, talk to me. Why? Because he weighs more than she does. Why? Because he's smarter than she is, and he may know different ways to get juice in that glass than she does. Come on, talk to me. She may use two hands. He may decide to put his knee on and apply more pressure. Come on, talk to me in here. Oh, and she may get smart and go take his glass and give him her glass. I don't know. Come on, talk to me in here. The fact of the matter is, he knows more than she knows. So I expect more from him than it is from her when it comes to pressure. Come on, talk to me in here. The Lord knows who he can trust with what pressure. That's why I tell you, don't worry about people judging you. Stop and ask yourself, could they walk a mile in my shoes? Come on, talk to me. I told you that one day. I said, baby, on a bad day, you couldn't be me. Oh, come on, talk to me. You keep doing all this talking in my ear. You should do this. You should do that. If I was you, if I, baby, on a bad day, you couldn't be me. You couldn't handle this pressure if your life depended on it. You'd be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs somewhere if you had to walk a mile in these shoes right here. Come on, talk to me. That's why I don't allow all that pressure. I don't let people make me feel bad about the things going on in my life. Because God entrusted me with that pressure. Because he knew he could count on me with that pressure. He knew I wouldn't walk away from the pressure. He knew I wouldn't turn my back from the pressure. He knew I wouldn't walk away from the night because of the pressure. Come on, talk to me in here. Somebody going through pressure. I tell the Lord, thank you. My God, my God. In the lesson today, let's see, don't push it. The Apostle Paul is setting the record straight with the false prophets. That's who he's talking to. And I'm sure as a prophet, be it false or not, they feel like they got rank. They've done things that others cannot do, just like Paul has. Come on, talk to me. So Paul is prepared to deal with them head on, and he starts off by telling them, don't think I'm a fool now. And actually what I'm getting ready to tell you, this ain't from God, this from Paul. This ain't from the apostle, this from Paul. Come on, sometimes I tell people, Jesus answered the phone, it's ringing. If Jesus don't answer this phone, you might not want to be on the other end. But Jesus don't let pastor answer the phone. Let Tina answer the phone. Tina ain't got the sister time, huh? Come on, talk to me. I ain't the only one. Lord, don't let Jennifer answer. Let Gigi answer, okay? Because if Jennifer answers, she not today. Or you gonna wish you hadn't called today. Come on, talk to me in here. Don't let Dominique answer. Let Duchess answer the phone today. Duchess is nice, but Dominique woke up on the in here. Y'all are Israelites? Well, so am I. He said, you want to talk about here my accomplishments? Well, let's do this thing. He said, I've been through far more than y'all could ever think about, and guess what? I'm still standing. Come on, talk to me in here. Listen, he said, I may not have been an apostle as long as some of these others, but that does not change the fact that I am still an apostle. Talk to me in here. He said, you couldn't walk a mile in my shoes if your life depended on it. And when it's all said and done, people see you and want what you have, but they can't walk a mile in your shoes to get it. Come on, talk to me in here. You heard my God today. You don't know the cost of the oil in this alabaster bottle. You don't know the hell I went through to get what I got. You don't know the disappointment I had to endure to get to where I am. So rather than judge me by the way I act right now, because I'm hurt, baby, you could walk a mile in these shoes. If this kind of pain hits you, you would have been out for the devil. If this kind of turmoil hits you, you would have walked away from the man. So don't run your mouth about what I'm going through. You couldn't walk a mile in my shoe. I'm going to put your hands together. You couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. Come on, Kenny, you couldn't do it. You couldn't endure this pain and still say, Lord, I trust your will. You couldn't endure this hurt and still say, Lord, I trust your will. You couldn't face this and still say, Lord, I trust your will. You couldn't face this and still say, Lord, I trust your will. Wait until you can walk a mile in my shoes. Put the shot to the up. Come on, talk to me and just set it up. Set it up. Walk a mile in my shoes. I'm not talking to everybody. People want to talk about how you're enduring something, how you're handling something. He gave me this pain because he knew I could handle this pain. He knew I'd come out this thing fighting. He knew I wasn't going to give up. He knew I wasn't going to walk away. He come on, talk to me. He knew I was still going to tell people, God is a good God. Oh, yes, he is. Don't he train me? Yes, will I trust him? Come on, bless the name of the Lord in here. Walk a mile, walk a mile, walk a mile. Walk a mile in my shoes. Let me move, let me move. Let me paint. See, I know you heard it said, people see you, they see you with shoes, they want to judge, and because they heard the saying that one size fits all.
That's what they heard.
Anybody ever heard that? Y'all ain't heard that? I heard people say one size fits all. Oh, many people tend to think that applies to everything, but it does not. It may apply to some clothes. If you get a shawl that go over you, one size might do fit on. Come on, talk to me. For your clothes, but it certainly does not apply to shoes. I put my other flip-flops on, I walk around the house, all they just be flopping, I be getting. Prince try to get him some, come on. I be getting it flopping right on through the house. But I ain't going to the store like that. I ain't going to the store looking like no clown flopping in my little flip-flop. Come on, talk to me. But I do it in the house and I'm New York State. Will go get on. I said, Will, why you got my pink house shoes on? But he ain't going out the house like that. Come on, talk to me. We very easy found out one size fits all don't make no sense for no shoes. I'm not talking. That's the truth, ain't it? So you see, you normally have to try on shoes because the size may depend on how the shoe is made. Am I talking to anybody? I got 9.5, I got 10. It all depends on what's going on. On the design of the shoe. Some shoes can wear the 9.5 in, and then you turn around on another brand, I have to get the 10. Are y'all with me? But either one of those fit they won't fit the feet of Will and Dario. Even when Will put on my house shoe, his toes are hanging off the top of it. I said, you're not uncomfortable. Nothing about that is uncomfortable for you. I'm just walking around the house, Mama. All right, well, if you me. Come on, talk to me in here. But think about it. When you buy a belt, they have several holes in them to help you adjust to your waist. Am I talking to anybody? And that's why you can buy them in small, medium, large, extra large. We'll stop right there. You get my drift. Come on, talk to me. But when it comes to shoes, there's usually an actual size in the shoe. Am I talking to anybody? I can't tell her, Pat, you want some J. Renee? Yes. What size? Medium? I ain't no such thing. You got to give me a number. I'm talking to somebody in here. Men's shirts come in small, medium, large, extra large. I'm going to stop right there. You get my drift. I'm not talking about it. Many pants come in small, medium, large. Keep going. There are times when when having the wrong size, it really is not a problem. Putting on a belt that's too big is not a problem. You know why? Because my mama quickly taught me how to put extra holes. Come on, talk to me in here. Mama had 6 kids. Don't play. You gonna wear your proper belt. Let me do it for you. Y'all mama did it too. I'm not talking. Come on, talk to me in here. Yeah. You put an extra hole in there. Putting on pants that were too big was not a problem when we was growing up. My mom would take them pants right here around the waist and she'll flip them. She'll fold. I bet they stay up in. Then sometimes she said, go find me a pin. What you think the pin for? Like, we gonna run? Give me 2 of them. You time to tie it to your brother. I'm gonna put one on both sides. Come on, talk to me in here. And don't move too much over here, because that pin gonna stick you if it come open. But you get that pin in it. Come on, talk to me. I'm not buying no more pants. I got 6 kids up in here. Y'all better make it do what it do. Come on, talk to me. So we quickly learn what to do with some things that's just entirely too big. Putting on a shirt that is too big may not be a problem. You just let it hang as long as it may. So why you got that shirt on? Look like you got on the dress, mind your business. It's too big. Come on. Come on, talk to me. My mama don't want no judge. I'm just trying to tell you. But putting on shoes that are too small for your feet. Come on, so you're not going to have a good day. Come on. You're not. If you don't know what a corn is. She knows. Come on. He said, hammer time. You're not going to have no good time at church with shoes that's too small for you. Ain't going to be too much praise him. From my feet hurt, Pastor. Come on, talk to me. I got to praise them out these shoes today. Come on, talk to me. And normally if you put on shoes that are too big, they're flapping off your feet. You can't run in them because you're getting ready to fall. They're going to come right off your feet. What happened to you? They too big. They too big. Come on, talk to me in here. So you tend to deal with some stuff that is just too small or too big for you. But when it comes to shoes, you tend to want to get the right size and the right width for your feet to be comfortable. I'm not talking to anybody. Because if your feet is off, the rest of it is going to be a bad day. Because these feet is what carry you where you go. And if they ain't having a good day, you're not having a good day. Come on, talk to me. On today, before you talk about the way your neighbor is handling the pressure that is going on in their life, I want you to walk a mile in their shoes. Before you criticize the individual on your job for the way they handle a situation, I want you to walk a mile in their shoes. Well, all right. Before you condemn the minister at your church for a decision that they made, I want you to walk a mile in their shoes. Before you talk about somebody else's children, I want you to walk a mile in their shoes. Before situation in the manner that they did, I want you first to walk a mile in their shoe. And after you walk a mile in their shoe, let's see if you can come out smelling like roses. Let's see if you can look as good as they look. Let's see if you can talk as good as they talk. Let's see if you can walk as tall as they walk. Let's see if you won't stay in the game like they still in the game. Before you start judging, come on, talk to me in here. Tell somebody walk a mile in my shoe. Walk a mile in my shoe. Come on, put your hands together and bless God. Now that was a good time. Walk a mile in my shoe. Before you start telling me I praise too much, walk a mile in my shoe. You'll find out that when I wanted to give up, it was his strength that helped me to keep pushing. Yes. Come on, talk to me. Yes. So walk a mile in my shoe before you condemn me for the way I'm handling something. I want you to walk a mile in my shoe before you start talking about the way I'm handling a situation. I want you to first walk a, come on, talk to me in here. Walk a mile in my shoe. Yes, I'm going to tell you to keep pushing. But I ain't going to talk away the fact that you can't let it go. What I'm here for is to be the shoulder for you to cry on. As I tell you, baby, just keep pushing. Don't give up. Just keep pushing. Come on, talk to me in here. Because at the end of the day, if God was to allow us to be placed in some of the situations that we have put our mouths on, you couldn't handle the pressure. Amen. So you couldn't handle it. You better talk about it. Being molested by somebody right in your house without killing yourself. You better talk about it. Come on, talk to me. So how dare you tell somebody that's been molested to just get over it, get over it. No, I'm going to help you get over. We're going to get through this thing together. Come on, talk to me. And when you get done, you're going to have a testimony for the test that you went through. But I ain't going to talk about the way you're going through. Talking me now. Come on, talk to me. We're standing all over the building. Walk a mile in my shoes.
Walk a mile. Walk 2 feet.
Before you start trying to dog me, walk a mile in my shoes. Before you start criticizing me, walk a mile in my shoes. Before you do anything,